Welcome to the podcast.
No.
A show where we try to just get together and make each other laugh.
Mm-hmm.
As the aim of the show is to try and entertain one another and hopefully entertain you. Today's show is brought to you by our one and only sponsor. Currently, it is Schlimpf Oven Mitts to the Stars. The thing about the oven mitts that makes them especially perfect is the added asbestos. Schlimpf Oven Mitts to the Stars. The extra asbestos makes them the bestest.
Way to go, Shatner. Way to go.
You can check us all out on social. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm just going to keep talking through that wonderful criticism, thank you, by my cohorts. I'm here with our standard hosts. Hopefully we'll get some guest hosts in the future that'll come and brighten up our day.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah.
Chill, hello. Max, and Jay. Chill.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm not too bad. I'm tired though. Man, am I tired.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's I'll get into it later, but man, I just need to sleep. I need to sleep more and on a bed.
Yeah, that is a perfect segue into something that I wanted to ask you live on the show.
Great.
Going to get into it.
Great.
Let's get into it. Deep.
Okay.
Real deep.
All right, let's do it.
You have everything you need in your room to just set up the exact setup you have in the living room. The TV, the
True.
PlayStation,
True.
the Netflix,
True.
and a comfortable surface in which to sleep.
True-ish.
And yet, night after night, finds you out on the couch asleep with Netflix running.
Well, that's only really been the last couple days. Crap. You know what? I have no idea why. Because we would usually be all hanging out in the living room, right?
Yeah.
Like, we'd all be hanging out in the living room, watching either Game Grumps or something on Netflix. And then you two go to sleep, and I'm like, all right, I still got maybe a couple hours in me before I really start to get tired. And then I get hungry, so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go grab something to eat. So I eat something real quick. And then once I eat something, I kind of just veg out, don't really notice that I fall asleep, and then just conk the fuck out.
But there's been multiple times where we both prodded you and said, hey, chill, go to bed. Like, yeah, in a minute.
That couch has magical powers, though. I passed out through 2 very loud and violent movies.
Yeah,
that
you
guys
did.
Watched.
You did.
That's true.
It's a magical couch, man.
What was it that we were watching again, too? I remember it
Battle Royale was one of them.
Kung Fury was the other one.
Kung Fury,
Okay.
yeah. It wasn't a full length, but it was ridiculously violent. So, Max, how are you doing? How are you this fine Sunday afternoon?
I'm pretty hungover today, to be quite honest with you guys.
Oh my god.
What'd you get up to?
I got into some beer, and I got into some Ryan Gingers.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are today.
Now tell me, did you consume food?
Not as much as I should have, so there's a pro tip for you. Anyone who might be listening.
For those
who accidentally imbibe a little too much alcohol, make sure you are also well fed.
Pre-plan your beer sponge.
Yeah, for the athlete drinkers of us all.
Yeah.
On that note, I'm gonna cheers the microphone and say,
Yeah. Cheers.
drinking some gin.
Me as well. This is a little hair of the dog. Got some Irish cream in my coffee today.
I'm currently just drinking water, so I'm gonna stick with that.
Oh, the judgmental tone. Did you feel that?
I know, I felt it from the other side.
Did you
of the
feel
room.
that?
Good.
I'm radiating
You
over
should.
here.
You should feel it.
I got the heat. I got the heat behind my ears.
Yeah.
It was cold in here a minute ago, and all of a sudden
I thought you were called Chill.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's an ironic name.
Huh.
I burn hot. I burn hot, guys. All the time, every time. There is no chill.
there is no chill.
Unless it's frigid.
Only Zool.
Only Zool.
Classic.
That's a weirdly perfect way to make a segue into what we need to do, which is sort of establish who we are. I mean, we know who we are, considering we all live together.
Fair.
But I figured it'd be important for us to sort of give the listening audience a little bit of a window into who we is.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah,
So I wrote down 5 things about myself that I feel comfortable sharing with the listening audience.
What a coincidence. I also wrote 5 things about myself.
You're kidding.
I wrote 4, but I'm pretty sure I could just make a 5th one off the top of my head. You know what?
Dude, we had homework. I told you to do the homework.
I fell asleep on the couch. You know that. We opened the episode.
Whose fault is that?
You know what? I blame Netflix. All right?
Oh,
Don't blame Netflix for anything. We love them. I love you, Netflix.
Right. They could be a future sponsor. Anyways, so let me just write down the 5th one real quick.
So the first fact about myself that I feel everyone needs to know, it's extreme. Why is I guess Shatner is stuck in my soul. 5 facts about myself that
How are you today, Jake?
Yeah, no one asked
I
that.
didn't sleep that well either, guys. To be honest,
Really? What did you get up to?
I just tossing and turning. I've had stiff back the last couple of nights.
Bro.
Yeah.
We should probably all go see a massage therapist.
That'd be
Let's get a
nice.
group on. Let's do an episode where we just have a group on
While
and
we're
then just
being-
use it.
Just being massaged the whole time.
Just bring.
I think that would make for some great listening.
Just bring all the podcast stuff to the massage parlor.
Yeah.
What is that? It's a mic, a boomstick, just in case, some oils. We know you had oils, but we brought our own. It's like podcast on one of the bottles too.
Yeah, we have branded oils.
branded oils already. But yeah, no, we should definitely do that. Although we've been
Yeah.
saying that for years, though.
We have been, but we really should because we are really
Yeah, we're broken.
physically broken right now.
Oh man.
So, anyways,
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, go back from
5
yours.
facts about me, guys. I hate myself. Number 1. No.
I was like, that's totally.
The first thing is pretty simple.
Oh,
I
boy.
really, really hate tomatoes, which is weird because I like ketchup, but really don't like tomatoes. I've tried so hard to get used to them on my sandwiches and on pizzas and things like that. I just can't do them.
Are they
Sun-dried,
like
I'm okay.
specific tomatoes kind of thing? Like
No,
cherry
it's-
tomatoes
the
or
texture of
The
them.
texture and the taste. I just can't do it. I cannot do
okay.
it. But like, the texture is
tomatoes for
similar
me.
to grapes, I find, in certain ways. There's certain grapes that you can have, like sort of softer grapes.
Oh yeah, those are gross. The really
No,
soft ones.
No.
That's what I think about when I'm eating a tomato. It doesn't
Super
work for me.
soft grape.
Yeah. Another thing about myself is more often than not, I'm going to offend you with one of my opinions. I'm going to hate on something that you
More
love.
often than not, I wouldn't say like I've known you for like what, maybe almost a year now. I wouldn't say more often than not, like 50-50 tops, you know?
I don't think you've offended me that much in the few years that I've known you.
So like 40%?
Maybe, but not most of the time.
No? Okay. Slightly less than most.
Well, that's a good sign.
So I'm batting 400, which in baseball terms is fantastic. You know, that's not bad. I'm Canadian.
Oh.
Yes, I took that away from you guys.
Nice.
Yes.
Son of a bitch. I have to scratch
Taking
that.
my citizenship away from me.
All right, I'm back to 4 again.
I might have a slight video game addiction.
No, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Slight.
Well, you know.
Whoops, sorry.
Cheers.
Thanks. Yeah, slight is kind of putting it lightly. I have woken up in the middle of the night to you screaming at the TV during a Halo game, just shouting profanities.
All hours of the day, really.
Yeah.
You guys are never home, let's be honest.
Not lately. Lately, I'm home all the time.
Yeah, more often than not, I'm kind of just hiding out of my room. Just
I used to live at work, but now I work at home. Sort of.
Whoa!
Work where I live.
Clever.
No, it's just facts.
Fuck, he's stuck, hold on.
Clever.
Okay, good. I was afraid we'd lost him forever.
He's
It
stuck in
happens.
one of those infinite loops that
Yeah.
they're horrible.
Yeah, it's scary. It's a scary thing to live in, but you know what? It's my life, and I appreciate that you guys are really supportive of that. But you know, it's something that we have to live with.
Okay.
Anyway, let's get back into your list, my friend.
Oh, it's just the last one is I have a small irrational fear of dogs. Slightly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, like,
Wow.
I know, it sounds a little crazy because dogs are wonderful, and I have a sort of love for all animals, for the most part. I wouldn't hate on a specific species or breed of dog for any particular reason. But, the thing about a dog, I think that it boils down to at the end of the day, is that it's an animal that you're cuddly with and lives in your house that has the potential to bite your throat out. You know what I mean?
But
I get
do you know
it.
what I mean? Like it's not that they would by any means. It's just that they have the potential. That's why I say it's an irrational fear.
Man, you're kind of like you're almost like Batman, just the guy who is trusting enough of people, trusting enough of people.
No, I don't want to be dog man. No, I don't want to be fucking dog man.
You're trusting enough of people, but always just wants to be just one step ahead of anything that happens. Like, let's say the dog does end up turning on you. You're just like, yeah, I knew this would happen. And just have this anti-dog ring around your neck. You just got a surgery just implanted inside of you, so you were ready. I feel like that's who you are.
Pre-prepared, built-in exoskeleton.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I love dogs so much. Dogs are the best. You're gonna come home one day and there's gonna be a puppy in.
Don't do that. We can't do that
I know I couldn't do that to you guys.
intentionally.
I wouldn't be seeking a dog out right now, but if a dog needed a home,
You're gonna accidentally find. I was like, oh shit, the puppy's on the couch.
What happened?
I can't. We can't kick it out now. I named it.
Oh.
can't kick it out now. The cat loves it. And
Just a whole big family, and I'm just like, oh my god, I just want a burger without hair on it, please.
Oh, on that note, what about your accidentally prepared 5 facts about oneself?
That was a perfect segue, actually, because one of my facts also has to do with dogs.
Oh.
And my complete opposite feeling for dogs. Whenever I see a dog in the street, it's like when another dog sees another dog in the street.
Yeah.
Have witnessed it.
And they just get really, really excited and just like, holy shit, it's you, it's me, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I feel whenever I see a dog. Every time I don't even necessarily look at their human half the time. I see the dog and I'm like, yeah, dog.
I believe this sound is somewhere along the lines of.
It's close to that. It's close to that. It's more.
Only dogs can hear me now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's basically what that noise
Yeah,
is.
become a dog whistle for a moment.
I'm a dog whistle.
That's why they all look at you.
That's why
they always make eye contact.
Dogs love me. All the stray dogs in Cuba were my best friends.
True.
I love them.
Actually, you know what? There was one time in particular I remember when we had all gone out for brunch, and that it was a beautiful day that day. So there were just a good amount of maybe 20 dogs that were just constantly coming row by row.
Everybody was walking their dog.
And Mac over here, she was just losing her mind. She was losing her mind, and if there wasn't a sound that came out of her, all you had to do was look at her hands, and every time she would see a dog, they would clench and then open up really quickly. And it was, and then she'd immediately look back at one of us and just the biggest smile. It was it's like a kid that went to Disney World for the first time, and they just see all of it at the same time. They're just like, oh my god, what? This is a fucking dog. Have you ever seen a dog before? That shit's fucking amazing.
It is fucking amazing. Dogs are fucking amazing.
How are you not freaking out about this?
I love them so.
Oh boy. But yeah, that's her dog thing.
Yeah, okay, so that's my dog thing. I had some other facts as well. These ones are more related to, I guess, job stuff, because I feel like some of it's going to come up at some point anyway. I am an ACTRA-affiliated actor.
Ooh. Clap, clap, clap.
Thanks, guys. I'll be sure to sign something for you later.
Thank you.
Oh, God.
8x10 glossy.
I'm gonna save that for later. I'll save that for later. Oh my god, that's funny. Continue.
Don't you dare. Oh no, I know what he's gonna bring up too. He's the worst.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So yeah, I am an actor mainly. I've also, second fact, been a bartender. Or third fact, I guess, at this point. In my order of my list, it was the second fact. But yes, I was a bartender, and I feel like that's going to come up on the show at some point, because I feel like we will be making drinks.
we will be making drinks.
Oh golly, we will.
And I'm very excited to show off. I'm not a flair bartender, but I think that's something I can try to do on the show is learn how to flair bartend.
Sweet.
I feel like that would be a fun challenge for me.
On the audio visual, I like that a lot.
No, like we could do it for the YouTube channel or something.
Well, you did say audio visual.
Yeah.
It wasn't just audio.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We'll do it on the visual component.
Yeah, we'll do it on the YouTube
no audio.
channel.
Just let me be an asshole.
Just watching me break glass constantly. I'd have to
Learning
practice
how
it
to do
out
it.
on the balcony just in case, because I will be breaking things.
That's fair.
Yeah, and way a long time ago, before all the booze hounding and the acting, I did some more stage stuff. I was a dancer for quite a long time competitively.
True.
Which is very funny because when I dance, it's very fun, and I can do that properly, I think. It's ingrained still, even though it hasn't been there for a few years. But when I'm walking...
Oh man, you're just a mess. You're just a mess when
I'm
you
a
walk.
very clumsy human being.
Oh, man.
Standing even, sometimes I'll just fall over a little bit.
Yeah.
I trip over my own feet. I trip over nothing. Dancing I can do. Dancing, give me a beat and I'll go and it'll be fine. That's what I need. I just need like a soundtrack.
A constant soundtrack
A
for your life.
constant soundtrack for my life, just walking around, just so I'm not tripping over anything.
Just walking to a metronome.
Yeah, maybe that's what I need. I really do. I need a beat, otherwise I'm a mess. I can't. I fall down a lot.
Wow.
I have a lot of bruises, and I bruise like a peach too.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
it was actually.
Bumped into you and you got in a bruise before.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
bad.
I think you've kicked me and you. Bruised yourself.
Yeah.
I think I remember
that's
you
likely.
kicked my leg and I was like, shit. And then the day after I was like, what the fuck is that? It's like I bruised from kicking you. I was like, ha! Suck on that.
Yeah, deserved. Very well deserved. Another thing about my body, other than the fact that I bruise like a peach,
Go on.
I'm violently ticklish.
Oh my god, she is.
Violently ticklish.
She is.
And
See? Man.
They don't
Yeah,
see.
that's right. You don't
They
see.
don't
but
see.
what just happened was I grabbed my water bottle and made a slight movement. She freaked the fuck out.
Yeah.
She
no.
doesn't like any sort of wiggly fingers towards her.
Oh, jeez.
Like talking about it is freaking her out.
Yeah. Hiding her face already.
Yeah.
There's one
Yeah,
specific
it's really
action
bad.
that you can make.
Oh god.
Just talking about it. Let's talk about it. Yeah.
Let's hash this out, shall we? So do this with me, if you will. Place your hands palm up in front of you.
Oh no, this is horrible.
Turn them slightly inward, and then wiggle your finger.
Oh no, I hate you guys.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah.
And if you're feeling like really like for the advanced class, if you can make a wave with your fingers,
Oh,
just
yeah.
do that too.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
And it's
You're
pretty great. Yeah.
cruel and unusual punishment. I don't know what I did to deserve this.
I mean, brought it
really,
up.
It's really a kindergarten, but
I shouldn't have said that. Now everyone knows my weakness.
Yeah.
But like I said, violently ticklish. I will lash out. I will kick. I will bite. I will scratch.
But she'll bruise really easily, so don't worry. It's okay.
And that's all you need to know about me right now.
what's up, folks?
What about you, Chilla?
What you got?
Chilladilla?
Boy, it turns out the 5 that I wrote are actually just the same thing over and over again.
Oh, really?
No, come on, man.
No, you got stuck in the Matrix again.
Yeah.
Got me again.
No, you guys.
You guys in your go on.
Cool. We're sweet. Oh, Jesus, that was uncomfortable. So I guess I'll start with the fact that I was not born in Toronto. I was born in Montreal.
Oh.
Yeah. I was born in Montreal and then moved to Toronto when I was 5. My mom had moved here first, and then my dad had followed suit with the rest of us. And you know, I really only remember this city, but whenever I go back to Montreal to visit like my grandparents or my aunt and everything like that, it all just kind of like blips back sort of thing. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that slide, I remember that park, I remember where I got my bruise and that scrape. But you know, it's home. I like it. I miss it a lot sometimes.
Do you speak any French?
Oh God, no.
No, there's no
Not
French.
even a little bit.
And
No.
for our international listeners, Montreal is in the French-speaking portion of Canada. There is a French-speaking portion of Canada, and there's an English-speaking portion, which is pretty much the rest of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say so. Quebec and the rest.
Yeah, but the majority of the major cities in Quebec speak English very well. Most people are bilingual there, but
It's almost like a prerequisite for jobs. Actually, it
you're
helps.
bilingual.
Yeah.
For government jobs, absolutely.
Yeah,
it is.
yeah, for sure.
It really opens a lot of doors for you. Kids, if you're still in school, make sure you take French because it'll definitely open a lot of doors and windows for you.
If you dropped out, make sure that you make friends with someone who can speak a different language. Just so you have that in the back pocket. Or
Learning
whatever.
a different language is a good idea anyway, I think. It just is to have it.
Expands your mind.
I want to learn Russian.
Oh, that seems like an uphill battle.
Oh, absolutely. And I feel like it's a language that I'm never actually going to use until a time where someone's talking mad smack about me in Russian, and then I just turn around real slowly and look at them and then just blow their fucking minds.
See, I feel like
That's the other best thing for languages.
Yeah.
Just when people don't expect you to know something, and then you can turn around and then just be like,
you should really go law of averages.
I know what you just said.
And learn
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Chinese, something like that.
Chinese, eh?
Yeah.
Chinese is not a language.
Or I guess you're right. Yeah, Cantonese and or Mandarin.
There we go.
Just because of the you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Actually, I was a little ambiguous. Probably should elaborate on that. Just because of the number of people that speak the language.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. What else did you?
Right. So good segue. I wrote my height and weight because really I was just having trouble with thinking things. So my height last I checked, I'm pretty sure it's changed. I might have gotten shorter due to the heavy gravity of this podcast. It weighs me down because I've just been imbued with so much responsibility and knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lie. I haven't. But yeah, I'm 5'4", and I weigh last I checked 120 pounds.
Yeah, you're the same height as me, so you're around 5'4.5".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. So I can't dunk, but I'll do everything else pretty normally.
Word?
Yeah. Is there a problem with that, man?
No, I'm gonna high five you right now.
Problem with that, Max? No problems? No problems? Alright, sweet.
You gonna high five me?
Yeah.
What?
Right? Shocking.
Holy shit!
Oh
Shocking.
my god.
Oh my god!
You got chills.
I do
Get it?
have chills. That's why you're called Chill. I never
Alright.
thought that would happen. I don't know how to deal with myself right now.
Should I tickle you?
No! I will murder you.
Do it!
I will spill coffee all over everything and this podcast will be over.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
But do it.
Man, I just wanted the listeners to get to know me, and here you are just telling me to do things and then not to do things. I'm very confused. What do you want me to do?
Tell us about yourself.
Alright, sweet. Number 3, I almost have an unhealthy obsession with comic book heroes. Almost unhealthy. I can still go day to day.
Objection.
I'll allow it.
Borderline unhealthy?
No, not borderline. Almost unhealthy. It's like you
Almost.
weren't even listening.
No,
What is it unhealthy? Is it an unhealthy
similar to my dog noise.
Wolverine.
Okay, sure.
Was he born with claws?
No.
No?
Oh, damn it. Oh, fine. I was gonna start going into history. Okay, fine, whatever.
See?
He technically was.
I rest my
but
case.
Whatever, man. Whatever. Dick.
You have an unbelievable encyclopedic knowledge of comic books. It's impressive. It really is.
Yeah.
So I'm not giving you any shit at all. I'm just trying
to get me to be honest with myself?
to... Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Alright, fine. Yes, I'm obsessed with comic book heroes. I think that a lot of times they have great stories, but other times they're just batshit crazy, and it's really fun to just follow that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no one ever dies, or they do die and then come back for issues after.
Except for Uncle Ben.
Man, that guy always just gets the shit end of the stick.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time, build up real good character in Ultimate Spider-Man, and then just dead.
Just dead.
And he ain't coming back.
Never.
Nope. Gwen came back.
Everyone came back except for Uncle Ben.
Poor old man. Poor old man.
But you could argue that is his purpose.
Yeah, you know what? People would just raise an utter shitstorm if they did bring Uncle Ben back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh man, I don't want to get into that. Like, oh, people would just lose their fucking minds. Anyways, number 4, I've gone dog sledding. It was
No way.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I love dog sledding.
Dog sledding's
Wow.
amazing.
Yeah.
Jealous, guys.
Yeah, dude, it's great. It's so great. It's cold as fuck. And what was it? I want to say it was about fucking maybe 4 years ago. No, longer.
Really?
Wow, I think about 7 years ago actually. I don't know why 4 years is always my go-to. Like I think I only remember 4 years back for certain things, but yeah, I think it was about 7 years ago. I had gone on a dog sledding expedition that had lasted about a week.
Oh, wow.
It was a long trip. It was fun. Don't get me wrong, but I got cold, maybe like the third day in, like a real bad sort of cold, and like the different temperatures from the heated tent to like the sub-zero temperatures of the dog sledding. It really just fucked me up a lot. But at the end of it, we got a nice bowl of Chili's, some butter and toast, bus ride back. Actually, no, hold on. I remember something in particular. There was a really important game with the Olympics, and Sidney Crosby was playing, and what was it?
Oh, it would have been the first Olympic Games then at that point.
Oh,
the
boy.
first time he played, not the second time.
Yeah.
That was... Oh, no, don't do this to me now, man. I'm going to screw up dates.
Oh, boy.
Keep talking. I'll look it up.
It was... but the dog sledding expedition was around that time, and we were all heading back, and we were just listening to the... actual game on the bus ride back, and we were just kind of like losing our minds sort of thing. And then I just took a nap, and I didn't realize that I was asleep for the entire ride. And then I woke up. It was great. I'm just saying it was a good expedition. I've gone dog sledding. Definitely try it if you don't hate winter, love dogs, and can deal with rapid changes in temperature. I could not, but I still had a great time.
It's probably pretty
It's a
extreme.
really,
right?
really cool experience.
Absolutely, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very fun.
When did you go dog sledding, Max?
I went, I think I was in grade 10 or 11, I think is when I went. Like, I went for like a weekend with my aunt and my cousins.
Okay.
I'd been like small dog sledding before. My mom's good friends had huskies my whole life. They had like 5 of them.
Oh, wow.
And we also had a husky at one point, so we would take them all up to runs and have like little sleds with like them and our own dogs, and we were sledding with our own dogs. But we did an actual excursion up to Algonquin with my aunt and a couple of my cousins for I think just a weekend or something. We dog sledded out, chopped some wood, made a fire, slept in a big tent with a bunch of other couples and families and stuff.
So it was like I thought it was just, so it was like a whole sort of giant expedition thing.
It was like, there was like, I think there was maybe 8 of us total, including the leader, like the expedition leader or whatever. And then all the dogs, of course.
Okay.
And it was really fun. You could tell the dogs were having a great time too.
Yeah.
They were just like happy to be out running around. And then at night when you're trying to sleep, you could hear wolves howling.
Yeah.
Or you could hear some wild dog howling, and then the huskies would just be sitting there all tied up outside, howling back.
That's so cool.
It was really cool.
It must be neat to see huskies in their natural environment.
Yeah.
Because those are a dog. Like, that dog is bred to run.
Yeah.
That's what they're meant to do.
They look so happy.
When they're puppies, they're so insane. They
Oh
just
my
all they want to
God.
do is run for 10 hours a day, and it's,
Well, they're so intelligent. They get very bored very easily.
they
Those
need to be
dogs.
stimulated.
Yeah.
They need to be stimulated.
Yeah, very true. Very true. And I have one more. The last one was I was an archery instructor.
An archery instructor.
Can
Yes.
you instruct me? Because I suck at archery.
Yeah, actually I could.
No way.
Yeah, I remember was 3 years ago now. Oh, damn it, was it 2?
Oh.
Crap, you know what?
I want to interject. That was
2010.
2010. Probably, roughly, give or take.
Okay, so I was close, like 6 years. Yeah. But yeah, the archery instructing was great. I was an archery instructor at a camp called Camp Trillium, and it's Camp Trillium. If for anyone who doesn't know, is an oncology camp, So it deals with children with cancer or children with siblings who have cancer. So it's just a nice place to kind of get away from the whole mentality of, the sick kids and kind of just give them a summer of good fun and everything. So that summer I had applied for the archery instructor program position, and I went about a week early, and they gave us like a rundown of what to do, what not to do, how to fire the arrows and everything. And I'd been a camper there from, I want to say maybe since I was 12. So I've been a camper there, so I'd already done the archery courses and everything too, but actually having the instruction of what to do and what not to do and making sure that, the kids don't shoot themselves and stuff like that.
Did you have any mishaps?
Not with any of the kids, with myself, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, two actually. So there was one time where there was a kid who was drawing back an arrow, even though I had said everyone keep bows and arrows down. So they were drawing back an arrow, and I had gotten clipped on the jaw because they didn't notice that I was up there. And, one of the counselors was just like, oh my God, look out. And then I turned around and just got clipped right on the underside of the jaw. So it wasn't a big issue. Like, again, I spoke.
Wait, you were up on the target line?
Yeah, because I was fixing one of the targets that had fallen down. So I put the target back up, and the kid hadn't noticed that I was up there. So they pulled back the arrow, and then had accidentally let it go, and then I got clipped right along the side of the jaw. So
that's a close call.
Yeah, no kidding. That was a.
I hate to do this, but a close shave.
Oh.
Yeah. I would have gone with like a shot pun. Again, I can't think of anything, but you're better than that.
Shock and jaw?
Better.
Closer?
Better, but still, shut up.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and then I took an arrow in the face.
But that makes it sound like I got married to the face.
Yeah,
it sounds like you're eating it, like it's still there, lodged in his...
Yo, man, I got married to the face.
Yeah.
That shit was nuts.
That shit was nuts.
But yeah, so that was one of them. Another one was a little bit more goofy. Me and the other archery instructor that I was working with, we had got a bunch of like Nerf weapons, so like Nerf bows and arrows, Nerf guns, just Nerf darts that we could throw, just giant Nerf arsenal, and grabbed a bunch of the other counselors and had a Nerf war inside of the activity hall while all the kids were already asleep.
Oh, that would be fun.
So much fun. It was amazing. It was great. But one of the Nerf arrows, while I was running and hopping over a couch, because we had made like obstacles and barriers, while I was hopping over a couch, my fellow instructor Riley had pulled out a Nerf arrow and fired it at me. And I think the intention was to like hit a bit. He had missed it, but he didn't expect me to jump in the air. So while I was jumping in the air, I took the Nerf arrow to the side of the right temple.
Oh.
So I took it to the temple, and that hit enough hurt. But then I fell down and hit the back of my head.
Oh no!
So
on the
then,
hard floor.
It was tough,
God.
and everyone was just like, "Oh shit!" So we stopped for a bit, and I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm fine, don't worry." And then I touched the back of my ear, and there was blood, and I was like, "Shit!" So again, I was like, "It's probably just a cut. It's no big issue." So I go and lie down, and then the next morning I wake up, and I'm just dizzy. So it turned out I had a concussion.
Oh no! You went to sleep with a concussion.
Yeah, and then I woke up, and that was, I think, the day before all the kids started arriving too. So I had a concussion for like that last week while looking after the kid, while making sure that like everything was all set and done. But I was just loopy. I was just like, man, I'm not feeling well at all. I just couldn't shake it.
Another pro-life tip: don't fall asleep if you have a concussion.
Yes.
Which I was totally unaware of. That's just it. Like, I wish... I guess I probably should have been like, yeah, I should probably just wait it out for a bit. But I was like, I'm just tired.
If you really, really bash your head and you're feeling really disoriented and you can't remember anything properly and you keep sort of losing track of what's going on, try and stay awake.
Yeah.
It is a bit of a survival tip if you're out in the field somewhere.
It's 2 survival tips. We're saving lives, guys.
We are,
Trying.
Doing good.
PSAs here and there.
I think you're right, yeah. Was that 5?
Boy. Yeah, that was 5.
That was
yeah.
5.
That was a good list.
But I just want to bring it all back to Max over here.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she knows. So, remember that little bit you were saying about you wanted a signed picture Jay?
No.
Remember that?
I remember that. Yeah.
So,
No.
what was it, like
10.
about 8x10? Yeah, so about like, what was it, 2-3 days ago? 2-3 days ago?
Ish.
Yeah. Max's dad dropped off some stuff just for her to go through, like of old childhood things.
He's having a renovation done at his house, so instead of just throwing any of my things out, he decided, well, let's let her go through it just in case there's anything that she needs to keep or wants.
Absolutely.
Which is very nice of him.
For sure. Yeah.
And continue. Chill.
No. I feel like, if anything, I actually think you might be better suited to tell this story. Because there are two things in particular which I feel are imperative that you keep. Probably life-changing. But go on, Max. I'd like to hear your story about it.
Okay, so I found, I was going through a bunch of things. I found some old postcards, some old cards even, just from Christmas, birthdays, different holidays.
Yeah. No, go on. I'm riveted.
Oh, man.
Old photographs.
Now, these photographs, would you say that they are headshots of sorts? Mayhaps?
Sort of.
Yes.
I would say sort of. Okay, so I worked for a hair salon at one point. And I was getting photographs done at the salon after they had done my hair. Mm-hmm. I was working there as a receptionist, sort of. And so they did my hair, so I looked really, like, on the ball all the time whenever people were coming in. I was the first person they'd see usually, so my hair had to look really good.
Right.
There you go. So they took pictures of my hair. They had a girl who worked in the plaza. They had her come over and do my makeup.
Yes.
And then they printed out large glossies, very large glossies, larger than life glossies.
Yeah.
And I found these among the boxes of things I was going through the other day.
Now, it's more so the reaction that you got, or I'd heard down the hallway when you had pulled these pictures out. It was something more along the lines of, "Oh God, what is this?" And, me, I was just concerned. I was like, "Oh shit, all right, it's probably some sort of spooky doll that she found." So she comes back into the living room and unrolls this giant photo of, and just the look that you had while unrolling the picture, it was just uncomfortable, just so sad. You were just so sad and so angry, but just you're like, fuck, oh God,
Why is this back in my life?
This shit again. So it's just like a headshot essentially of her face, and she's kind of just, and one I believe you're looking off in the distance.
Yep.
And one you're stoically looking at the person.
The camera, yeah.
It's a thing of beauty, so
Okay.
I'm gonna try and get pictures of those online, probably the Twitter.
You better hurry because I feel like they're going to disappear really quickly.
Oh no!
Max's face is the color of that Canadian flag on my wall. So I have a feeling that those are going to meet a match very, very soon. At the end of this recording, we're gonna get right up and go straight out of the balcony and just stare at us burning them.
No. If anything, actually, I think we've had a conversation where I said, you gotta hold that up and do a side-by-side. And she said, yeah, fine, I'll do it. But she was not thrilled.
I think I also made the joke that I would, because there's a hole in my door right now. Yeah. I think I made the joke that I would put it
over the door.
Put it over my door so you know whose room you're going into.
Oh my gosh,
Don't mess with this
That's
bitch.
right. That is totally that is good stuff.
You better know the secret fucking knock.
Oh,
I
God.
swear to
That's
God.
the look I have in one of the pictures. It's
is
like,
so
oh my
funny.
god.
Just a stare of derision.
Oh boy.
I will
boy,
melt you with my eyes and hair.
It doesn't help that I had a very angular face and my hair was pinned straight in that picture.
It was.
Pinned
Yeah.
straight and piecey, different chunks of colors and stuff. Like, oh man, I wouldn't want to mess with me.
God, I love that. I love that picture so much.
Oh god.
Oh, jeez.
This is actually a perfect segue into a question I had for you guys, which is, do you have an embarrassing college story? Or just, not even a college story, just an embarrassing story in general that you'd like to share? You'd be willing to share?
I think my college stories are a little inappropriate for the podcast,
Oh.
to be honest.
Oh, that's. Well,
I guess we'll have to revisit that on a later show.
Yeah, we gotta let the people. We gotta introduce them to who we are first.
Yeah.
We can't just give them a shock to the system like this.
You can't just flash them right away. You gotta take them out to brunch first.
Yeah.
Exactly. I do have an embarrassing story from my childhood,
Yes.
Go on.
Please.
which may or may not be inappropriate as well, but we're gonna just go real deep into this one.
Oh.
One of my best friends, who will remain nameless, was over at my house when we were, I don't know, 15 or so, 14 maybe. And we were up late all night because we were drinking pop and just sharing stories, and we weren't like the girls at sleepovers who did each other's makeup and stuff. We were just idiots and stay
So
up
a
and
normal sleepover.
invite all of our
would
friends
be like-
over, and then send them home and stuff. Just you know. And so one night, her and I were the last two left, and we were flipping through the channels, and we found free porn.
Nice.
Which usually it was like password protected or child locked or whatever,
Right.
or pay per view or something. But we found free porn, and we never really like watched too much of it at that point. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yep.
Not too much hardcore porn anyway. Like I'd seen Latin Lover on TV.
Oh right. Yeah.
Baby Blue.
Stuff like that every night. Like at 1:00 in the morning on the same channel. Everybody Loves Raymond was on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. TLN.
TLN,
Italian
the
network.
Latin network, yeah. So
Oh, the Latin network. It is the
Yeah.
Latin network. I thought it was the Italian network.
I don't even know if it still exists anymore.
Yeah, it does.
Does it?
It still does. Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm gonna try to find Latin Lover for old time's sake. Anyway, so that was like pretty much the only experience with porn that I'd had at that point, was watching the softcore stuff.
Yeah.
And then her and I had come across this, like, I don't remember what the title was, but it had intrigued us. It was something to do with vampires. And I think at the time, like, vampires were all the rage again. Like,
Right,
they'd made a comeback in the media, and
I bet they did.
Oh, sparkly.
well, certainly that was one of the things we saw was the comeback. But yeah, anyway, so
back.
we called our friend, who also will remain nameless. He's a boy, so we just wanted opinions. Because we'd seen something happen in this weird vampire porn. And we're like, does that happen? So
Is that how these things work?
we knew this guy would be awake still, so we gave him a call. And we weren't thinking. We were on the landline, obviously.
Oh.
So we're asking him questions over the phone. And it wasn't, like, dirty. Like, we were watching porn, but we weren't, like, speaking sexually over the phone or anything. We were
Right,
really
yeah.
just curious. And, like, it was hilarious. It was very funny. We were sitting there giggling and laughing the whole time.
Oh, boy.
The next thing I know, or hear, rather, is my mom come downstairs.
Oh, no. Wow.
She had been asleep, and I guess she'd seen the phone light up to see that we were on the landline. So she comes all the way downstairs from the top level of the house and sees us watching this weird vampire porn too. Like, it wasn't like normal porn. It was really weird.
Oh, wow.
And then it was really, really awkward for the rest of the evening. There were like really no words exchanged.
Jeez.
She
that
went
kinda
back
kills the
upstairs.
buzz.
She went back upstairs. My friend and I kind of just sat there, and then we wrote little notes for her.
Instead of talking.
Because we were so embarrassed.
Yeah.
It was awful. We each wrote her little notes and left them on the kitchen counter. Tried to sleep, just stare at the ceiling all night, like, oh God, what happened? We went out for breakfast the next day. The notes had been gone.
Yeah.
We went out for breakfast, and it was never really spoken of since. Until recently, we brought it up because this same friend had been over at my house with my mom and I, and we were having a couple drinks. And it was brought up again, and it was all very funny though. It was very funny.
Oh,
It was, like, swept under the rug. We laughed. We can talk about it like adults now.
Enough time has passed.
Enough, like 10 years has passed now, so a decade is a decent amount of time to sweep that kind of weird shit under the rug.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
That was probably one of the most embarrassing moments of my youth, anyway.
Jeez Louise.
Chill.
Man, I just can't shake that.
I kind of want to figure out what this vampire porn was like, what the title of it was.
Just figure it out.
Just to rewatch it.
Just to like,
see if it holds up.
Yeah, see if it still holds up.
It's not as good as the
up.
sequel. It's
No.
not as good as the sequel.
They had better makeup and special effects.
Better
Writing,
cinematography.
sublime.
Writing. Oh,
Good
man.
writing in porn is so key sometimes, I think.
True.
Anyway, your embarrassing story.
Right.
Please.
Yeah, my embarrassing story is nowhere near as risque as that. It was actually just, I want to say maybe about a month ago. It wasn't the most embarrassing, but it's pretty embarrassing. I had gone to the theater with a couple of my friends to go see Deadpool. Really enjoyed that movie. But before I had gotten into the theater, there was a guy who I thought I knew. So I was walking over to him and I was like, for this story, let's call him Bill. I was like, "Hey, Bill!" And the guy turns around and looks at me, and he gives me like the most uncomfortable look, like, "What the fuck is this guy?" I'm like, "Bill, what the fuck? Bill, you know me?" And he's like, "No, I don't." And then I'm kind of just like shocked. I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck is this? You acting different at work? Fuck you.
Is this a bit?
Is this a bit?" And I'm like, "Of course you know me, Bill, you son of a bitch." And I'm walking over to him, and he's like, "I'm Bill's brother." I'm like, No way! I'm like, "Yeah, Bill's brother, nice try." And then I'm walking up to him, and then he shows me his name tag, and, it just so happens that Bill is also named Bill. His brother is named Bill as well. Yeah, they both have the same name. It's complicated. It was just so confusing. I was just like,
Wait.
Oh.
Are they twins?
They're twins.
They're twins and they have the exact same
Twins
name.
name Bill?
Same name, and I'm just like,
Why? Is it the same short form or just the same name?
same short form.
Okay, but
Yeah.
different, but the same, or like a different name.
One's William and one's Billiam?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. But
Wow.
it was the most uncomfortable thing ever, and I was like, "Oh, so you weren't kidding?" He was like, No, but Bill's working in Theater 5 if you want to go say hi."
Oh
I was like, "Okay, cool." And then immediately just turned around and beelined it to my movie theater and just kind of sat down in my seat, and all my friends were just kind of like, "Yeah, what happened?" And I was like, you know those moments in like the sitcoms where like they confuse the twins and shit like that, and they're like, "Yeah." And I was like, I had that happen.
Yeah.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Oh.
So, and then I end up seeing the Bill that I know again, and he's like, Did you tell my brother to fuck off recently?" I was like, "Yeah, I thought he was you," and then he just laughed at me. He was like, "Yeah, that happens. It happens a lot." And they the fucked up thing is they both work at the same theater.
Yeah.
Weird.
Same theater, practically the same name, look identical. Oh my God. Like, part of me just wonders, have they ever just switched shifts and,
We actually had that at my work, too. We had identical twins at my work. We had one girl who was a server.
All right.
And then one of the nights I was working, girl comes in. And I'm like, "Oh, hey."
Oh.
And she's like, "Oh, no, I'm her twin."
Oh, no.
But then she ended up getting a job there as well. I ended up
That's so funny.
working with both of them,
Man.
which was jarring,
You have
definitely.
to
At least, yeah.
different hair or make sure you coordinate your clothes so they're different. You know what I mean?
Or put two on your face.
What, just tattoo it
I
too?
was born first.
Yeah. I'm number 1. They're number 2. I came here first. They're the runner-up.
Yeah.
They play Luigi. I'm Mario.
Ooh.
I loved Luigi, though.
I like Luigi, yeah.
Is it because he was taller?
He was faster, too.
He was faster?
Yeah, taller, faster, jumped higher.
Did he jump higher?
Yeah.
So what was Mario's specialty?
He had the name of the game.
Oh, so
Yeah.
just branding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but Jay, what about you? What's your embarrassing story? Huh?
My embarrassing story. I mean, I have many embarrassing stories, but
believe it.
Just a simple one was just back in high school at a friend's place. Just drinking on a Friday night. I actually think it was a Saturday night, to be honest. Didn't really matter. I was drinking on a weekend after a long week in high school, and I guess I had a few too many. And at this particular social gathering, I got thrown into the pool, and it was really excellent throwing into the pool, because we had just started using cell phones. I guess at the time we'd all got our first cell phone,
right?
And my one friend was like, "Hey, can I see your phone for a minute? Like that's your." I had a flip phone, a Samsung
one
flip
of the cool
phone,
ones, yeah.
And he had just a standard not touchtone. I guess no, not a flip phone,
right?
Just a phone,
like one of those Nokia bricks.
Yeah.
Antenna.
With the big antenna.
Yeah, I had one of those.
I wasn't born in the 80s, but yes. So he's flipping my phone. He's looking. He's like, "It's a cool phone too." Wait a minute. Your wallet's about to fall out of your pocket. And as I'm going for my wallet, my other friend comes up behind me, pulls my wallet out of my pocket, and two more of them ambush me and grab me. So they got my wallet and my phone out of my shorts.
Oh, okay.
So I had nothing. I didn't smoke at this point yet, so I had nothing else in my shorts. I had empty pockets. And it turned into this really slow struggle of trying to get into the pool.
Yeah.
Because I grabbed onto the ladder.
Yeah.
In the deep end, and I'm just slowly out muscled by two guys.
Just sinking.
And then finally, I'm like, well, I accept my fate. And I tried to grab both of them and pull them in. I only got one of them.
Yeah.
The pool really isn't the embarrassing story, but it led to what happened, which was like my clothes are soaked. Yeah. So my friend lent me a pair of plaid pajama bottoms.
Yeah.
Right? No underwear though, so I'm rocking the plaid pajama bottoms.
Boy.
And my t-shirt.
Oh boy.
Proceeded to continue drinking very, very heavily throughout the evening. Now I don't remember the evening after about 1 o'clock, but I do remember waking up on the couch in the basement. I guess I'd shuffled around in my sleep, and my pants are around my ankles.
Oh boy.
And my friends had this great idea to, how do I put this, sort of stadium seat wake me up, where they were all sort of sitting, admiring my naked pose.
That is evil.
And then they got about 2-3 feet away from me. A couple of them were sitting on the coffee table. A couple were standing behind. It's about 7 of them. And then the one in the back pokes me with a hockey stick. So I jostle awake and roll over and see them all standing there going, and eating and all drinking. And then I'll just start going,
dinner and a show.
Holy crap.
Just clapping and clapping and clapping.
Just waiting for you to kind of clue in.
Yep.
Wow.
So it was fun. Yeah, it was a little embarrassing.
Wow.
Yeah. Good friends.
That is something else.
Super awkward.
Gee, no shit. Oh man, your wang doodle was just all hanging out
everywhere.
Just kind of there.
People just saw it flapping about and just
I'm just really glad they didn't pull a Sharpie out and start.
That was my problem.
Or a camera, because
you were the Sharpie kid.
Not Sharpie, but like makeup and stuff. I'd write on your faces.
Oh god.
First person to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Was always the victim.
Now, I don't know if those friends have, like, some contingency plan. If I ever really wrong them, they all have a copy of my penis photographed somewhere.
Could you imagine?
My penis has never, surfaced on the internet, as far as I know. As far as I know. But at one point or another, I'm a little concerned about starting the podcast now, because I don't know if somebody's going to be like, they start extorting me.
Yeah,
I found Jay's penis.
Not that we're
there it is.
making money or they fame or whatnot, but
actually, could you imagine just like a couple episodes down the line, we just get emails from random people
my
just
penis?
like, do you want to play a game? Just like, and your penis is just there, and we're just like, me and Max are just kind of sitting there like, what the fuck is going on here? And you're just sitting in your chair just crying, you're like, the time's come.
The time has come. I walk into my closet, open up this little lockbox, bricks of money and a handgun.
I have to go, guys. What the fuck is this?
My people need me.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta settle this. Well, we're about 53 minutes in, guys. How do you think we're doing?
I honestly don't know.
I think we're doing all right.
You're doing okay?
Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. I mean, personally,
I enjoy talking to you guys.
Yeah, it's good stuff, you know? I mean, I'm having a good time.
I'm having a great time.
So, yeah, there we go. Although I'm hungry.
I am hungry. Ooh,
yeah.
you know what we should do? We should order some pizza.
Ooh. What's your favorite topping, actually? Because Oh man,
We're gonna argue about it. I bet. a little
Oh
bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
We have to make sure that it's got to be a 3 topping at least.
Yeah, that's fair. I like green olives. That's usually my go-to.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, green olives are so good.
I love green olives on pizza.
boy.
That's just excellent. Always a good choice, I think.
It's just the amount of salt that's in it. I just love the salt.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
Black olives when they're cooked, I find they don't taste like much.
They
But
kinda
the
just-
green olives, I love on pizza.
Well, black olives kind of just go away. Like you eat them and you're like, oh, it's food. You know, it serves its purpose.
You know what? Fuck both of you. I love black olives.
No, I like them.
Oh, no.
I
on
just
pizza,
prefer
but
green ones on pizza.
I prefer black olives because I can eat an entire tin of black olives and not hate myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I can eat an entire tin, the pitted ones that you get in the...
Yeah.
Was it Unico?
Yeah, Unico,
Yeah. Entire jar. I won't drink the sauce, but I will eat all of them.
I mean,
Oh, God.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I like black olives. I just don't want them marrying my daughter.
Oh, my God.
Boy. Oh, I felt terrible saying it.
God.
You should feel terrible saying that.
Boy. Wow. Wow.
We made it an hour in.
Oh,
we made
wow.
it an hour
Did it.
in. Oh, Jesus.
Almost an hour.
The moment I said it, I was like, yeah, that's a lot of viewership that we just lost.
We're doing so well. Doing
Jesus.
so well. On that note, I feel like it's a perfect time to wrap up the first episode of the podcast.
Yeah, we did it.
Oh, you did too many podcasts.
Oh, you son of a...
Fuck!
I got
Way too many
excited. I
podcasts.
praised you too quick. I praised you too quick.
You jumped the gun there, bud.
Yeah.
I knew it was. Did I do it? Did I do it right the first time?
Yeah.
You did. You
Oh.
stuttered a little, but you
But
did it.
you made it. Yeah.
I'll get that. I will get that by the 5th one. I'm gonna say the 5th one. I'll get that.
I'm gonna be generous and give you 10.
You give me 10?
Yeah.
All right. If I was me, I'd bet on you too. I mean, I would get a bet against me as well. Fuck. Anyways, hopefully you'll tune into us and follow us on all those social medias. We'll work on all the non-train wreck and whatnot. And
We do have Snapchat now as well.
Oh, we do. That's right.
I set up the Snapchat for us the other day. We are the podcast on Snapchat.
Okay. Sweet. I'm gonna write that down. 'Cause
Yeah.
you
I'm
should
gonna
start that as a
forget.
hashtag too, because hashtag podcast
It's getting tedious a little.
Yeah.
I mean, you could copy and paste.
I mean, I didn't name the show, so I'm just doing.
Yeah, jokes.
Hey, you know, I like podcasts. You want from me?
That's fair.
I like the medium so much, I named the show after it 4 times.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
That's
all right.
fair.
You
So
win this
again, once again on Snapchat, we are the podcast.
Ooh.
One, two,
Hashtag
three.
podcast.
Yeah. 4 P's and Oddcast. The
4 P's in an oddcast.
Classic.
The Triple P Podcast.
Got it.
Hashtag too many podcasts. No, wait, no, that's not. That's a terrible hashtag
Yeah,
to
that's-
start.
that's-
Hashtag more podcasts.
Yeah.
I don't know how hashtags work.
No, you don't. This is why I'm in charge
Yeah, I
of
was
social
gonna say.
media.
Yeah.
Let her deal with this. She's smarter than both of us.
Well, thanks for listening, and we'll have another one out for you next Sunday. Coming out every Sunday. Hot.
Sunday.
Sunday. We'll speak to you soon. Bye.